What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are all in for a surprise. If you've already pulled your shards, you already know what this is. It's in the title. Hopefully the thumbnail is some glowing gold, because today I'm hoping to hit a legendary on a basically magic trick of a pull. Only a magician or a miracle can make this happen. We have 6 sacred shards. Now, the rate to pull legendary is not changed. It is 6% per shard we open, which is going to be 6 shards, 6%. It's basically not going to happen. Now, with that said, if you scroll down here, right here, it says 10x chance to get Harima from ancient shards. However, there's a little more to the story. I didn't actually know it was for sacred shards also, but it is. So now I want to pull my shards even more. It's also from primal shards, but primal shards are irrelevant. I'll pull my one. I mean, I'm not going to get anything good. We'll go ahead and pull this real quick. I have 6 sacred shards and hopefully a dream. Let's see. Okay, that'd been actually crazy if we got something. But guys, if these 6 sacred shards don't hit something, we may magically have a few extra shards appear from something we'll call the clan boss, which is a massive thanks to you as well as today's sponsor. Are you somebody who's currently looking for a heroic fantasy strategy RPG game that has also received high recommendations from both Google Play Store as well as iOS? Well, guys, today Omni Heroes may be the perfect game for you. Click the link down below today and you can get your free 777 summons, which will guarantee you a minimum of 5 legendary heroes. As Omni Guardians inside of Omni Heroes, you're going to be called to rescue captive Valkyries from the evil and demons that have captured them. Players can summon forth legendary heroes, unlock multiple synergies, which I love to hear, and also match hundreds of different team comps, which means there's a depth to strategy in this game. Omni Heroes welcomes you to a world of endless possibilities. With 17 unique synergies, over 100 different team comps you can use, you are going to be the mastermind behind making the specific team, the unique team, to deal with these specific and unique counters that you're going to be going against. One of the amazing features inside of Omni Heroes is the fact that when you're tired, you don't got to worry. Treat yourself to a little bit of rest, a little bit of relaxation, and let the automated battles, the auto battles, the one-tap upgrades, let that take over. Sit back, tweak your teams, watch the battles run, and you're going to be good to go, making easy, quick progression. Even with all of that said, if the game didn't have visually appealing graphics, well, nobody's really going to be interested in playing. Luckily for Omni Heroes, the graphics look amazing, the heroes look incredible, and you're going to enjoy watching the game as you were playing throughout. The next thing you're going to be asking is, well, how do I get some of these amazing looking champions? Well, guys, if you download today using my link down below, you will be able to claim up to 777 pulls, which secures a minimum of 5 legendary heroes. Guys, this is incredible and basically unheard of for most games. So guys, make sure, click the link down below, download. Once again, thank you to Omni Heroes for sponsoring today's video, and back to the content. So here we go, 6 sacred shards. Hopefully this is all it takes. My previous pulls have been a little bit hit or miss. My RSL helper tracking is actually completely wrong. My Hefrak pull though was on 20 sacreds with no legendaries. So I think I'm currently like 5 or so sacreds pulled with no legendary. So basically, the chances of me getting a legendary here are, well, still low, still 6% like always. And even with actual Mercy kicking in, it's still super low. I mean, Mercy on Sacred Shards is basically irrelevant, but guys, here we go. 6 shards. I had to grind some campaign for this. Let's see if I get anything good. And I want to know, what did you guys get? Did you get something amazing? I sure hope so. I really hope you did. 5 more. Please don't make me have to go to the clan boss to get some more. We'll call the clan boss for now. 4 shards left. We have a Deerendil, the first champion. I don't even know who it was. Honestly, we're looking for gold and gold only. Reindeer, Rain Beast. Used to be a pretty good champion. Not so popular anymore. We've got a lot of excellent epic champions. Man, this extra legendary event is one of the best events. I'm getting a little bit nervous here, not going to lie. We have 2 shards left. It only takes 1, though. We got the affinity version of Maneater, which is nothing like Maneater whatsoever, except for his looks. He's actually a really good champion, though. If you don't have this champion built, maybe you're struggling with Ogre Tribe Faction Wars, he's a very solid champion. His A1 ability is nice, but really, what we're mostly worried about here is the A2 and the A3. The A2 hits pretty hard. Each hit has a chance to decrease the turn meter by 30%, which actually boosts up to 50, 60, 75% chance. It's a very nice ability on a 4-turn cooldown. In the A3, 765 turn cooldown there when fully booked, places a decreased speed and fills a turn meter of your ally. So excellent turn meter manipulation, but he's pretty good, but not as good as these 2 legendary champions right here. Oh, I called it. Samar Gem Cursed is actually probably pretty comparable, to be honest. And here's our extra one, Harima. Let's see it. Oh, Gaius, the Gleeful. I'm not quite Gleeful. I should have called this that I was going to get a Fusion Champion because it never fails. Fusion Champions are running rampant throughout the extra legendary events, but this is a unique. Gaius is a dupe, which actually I pulled a dupe Night Revs last time. Man, okay, so I didn't have to go into the clan boss that isn't so free. I didn't have to ask permission from my wife to go into the clan boss and collect some sacreds from there. So we're all good. But the two champions we got, the first champion is going to be going into Faction Guardians, of course. Actually, pretty nice. We're working our way on up. The Faction Guardians plus 10 speed is very, very soon, which is sweet. Next up, we have, let's see. We got, as far as what everybody else pulled, let's see. Samar Gem Curse was me, of course. Let's see what anybody else got. Did anybody actually get Harima? We have Taras. Imagine having a Taras. We're going to go ahead and pull, let's do 10 Ancients, you know. We'll do 16 Shards, you know. Why not? Maybe we'll get a Harima. Crazier things have happened. Oh, that's actually amazing. Dudan the Runic is a champion who I've been looking for so long. It's weird, I know. It is a very weird thing, but he is the champion who I think can be the key for Corpulent Cadaver teams with no Krisk. He is somebody who I've fed a long time ago. Terrible idea. Man, this blue on these Ancients looks so good. Like, look at this. On the Shard pull, this looks so crisp and clean. Either way, Dudan is somebody who I've been looking for a long time now. I fed him a long time ago. He was in a guaranteed event, I believe. But now, I got him. I got him again. I'm actually going to go ahead and fully max him out. If you guys want to see some content on him, let me know. And then we're going to look at Samar, okay? I'll go over Gaius and Samar a little bit in case you're curious. I have used Samar some, not on my account, but for other people's accounts. Specifically for Bommel solo, it's not the easiest build in the world, and it can kind of work. Samar also, I've seen him in some arena content, but it's been a long time. So before I forget, let me go ahead and max out Dudan. We have CVC going on, so what better time than right now to do it? No better time, that's the answer. There's no better time than right now. We'll take him up to 5-star. We'll leave him here, get him fully ascended, and then I'll run him to Minotaur with my son Wukong, my solo Minotaur champion, to go ahead and finish out his masteries. He'll start at 5-star, level 1, run him a little bit, get him leveled up some, get his masteries going some, and then we will take him to 6-star, finish out his masteries, and then probably give him a few more brews to get him to actually level 60. But I will be trying him out in some Hydra content coming very, very soon. No Krisk, specifically hard, ideally, Corpulent Cadaver team. So it's still going to require Brogni and all that kind of stuff, but this is super cool. I've never been, I don't think, as excited to pull an epic champion, at least not for a very long time. So let me make sure this champion's not going anywhere. He's locked. He's good. 5-star, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. We're going to run him with Wukong. Real quick, let me jump over here and show you guys. Wow, I'm more excited for him than I am for the unique Samar pull. Minotaur, you guys have seen it before. You saw the video. So now let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to drop these champions out. Actually, King Galkabar, you can take a backseat, buddy. I can run these other champions as well. Now is actually a good time to do Minotaur, to be honest. I mean, it's CVC, run Minotaur, get some extra points. It's a pretty solid time. This will take a very long time, though. If you're running masteries on a bunch of different champions, it is the most efficient route, but it does take a very long time. So as far as presets, in case you're curious, what I have Wukong set up to do is open with the A2 ability on the first wave that can one-shot everybody. The second wave, prioritizing the A3, and the third wave, priority number 2, and then priority on number 2 on number 3. Honestly, here it should probably be turned off, because if it's not turned off, he'll use it, and then he'll mess up the second wave. He should always one-shot that first one, and he doesn't have an aura that's actually beneficial to this content. But yeah, he should be one-shotting that, so build yours to actually one-shot it as well. One-shot the first one, not quite one-shot the second one, but Dudan comes in like he is and just goes ahead and finishes it off for me. And then here we should be A2ing on something and then basically doing a ton of damage to everything else. So there we go. Very nice. He should have enough heals, take enough turns. With only one champion, maybe he gets low HP. Should be okay, though. There we go. Finish him off. Got plenty of HP left. We'll see how consistent it is. If it's not 100% consistent, guess what? I'll just throw another champion in there. But if Dudan can survive long enough to get to the Minotaur, then the Minotaur will do, or the little mini Minotaurs will do a little bit of damage to Dudan as well. So second attempt, in case you guys are interested, I'll show you my Wukong build. But this is what I'll be doing during CVC. Go ahead and finish this out. Get Dudan built, and then try him out for some hard Hydra Cadaver stuff. Now, with that said, we're actually not pushing this Hydra Clash because we're up against a pretty tough competition. See how this plays out. Boom. And one more hit. He's done. Excellent. 23 seconds. Easy peasy. no big deal. So as far as Wukong's actual build goes, it is instant gear. I didn't want to put him on Savage gear. If he's your best nuker in your account, throw him in Savage. He's a very solid champion. We have good attack on him, pretty good speed. He's going plenty of turns before the Minotaur goes, and then decent accuracy. For me, I'm not really worried that much about accuracy, but it is nice to have if you can get it. I do have an accuracy banner apparently on him. It may even be better to have more attack, but I do use him in the arena, so I don't know. A little bit of a potential swap there, but either way, let's take a quick look at Samar Gem Cursed in case you're interested. Honestly, it's been a long time since I've really looked at his kit. I know he's been in some arena teams, and I've went against him in live arena actually as well, and he was doing some pretty crazy things. So his A1 ability heals by 15% of the damage inflicted if he has 50% or less HP, fills his turn meter by 15% if he has more than 50% HP. Okay, kind of cool, but it's not his main thing on his kit. His A2 attacks one enemy, inflicts bonus damage equal to the difference in HP percentage levels between this champion and the target, plus 1% damage for every 1% difference. Inflicts bonus damage equal to the difference in number of buffs on this champion and the target, plus 10% damage per buff. Wow. So if you run a team with a bunch of buffs and a buff stripper, so strip their buffs, you have like 5 or 6 buffs on your team, well now you're getting like a 50 or 60% damage boost. That's pretty cool. So that's a pretty simple setup, I guess, for him. Just off the top of my head, I'm thinking of. And his A3 attacks all enemies. I think this is the one that does a lot of damage. I don't know. One of them one-shot my Duchess, I think. His A3 attacks all enemies, 80% chance of stealing 2 random buffs before attacking. Places an extra hit on enemies that have any buffs left. Okay, so if they have like a bolster set, then you can steal some buffs, boom, get an extra hit because bolster's not going to be removed. Or if they have a protection set champion, could be a pretty solid, unique situation to use them. I mean, most things in live arena are going to have bolster sets, possibly protection, Mighty Uko stealing and protecting the buffs, things like that going on. And then his passive places block damage on this champion for 1 turn at the start of each round. Active blocks incoming damage and places block damage buff on this champion for 1 turn when they receive a hit that would drop their HP below 30%. So this is why he can farm Bommel, is basically placing the block damage. He's almost dying, places block damage, heals up, and it's good to go. It's not the strategy I would recommend because it's very slow, takes a long time. It's kind of difficult, a little bit difficult to build, but if you're struggling with Bommel, Samar can solo the boss, get through the waves, get to the boss, you're gonna be good to go. There are easier strategies like using Nishak, even using Lady Annabelle may be an easier strategy. Solo champion once again. There's a lot of different strategies. Honestly, my strategy is just using Nishak from YST's video, the ally attack comp, use Nishak, super simple, super basic, super easy, and a very quick clear. Let's actually see if you can see what my team is. It is right, this one right here. Got no name for it, but I think this is it. We've got Newt on the team as well, I believe. Yeah, so there we go. Perfect. And then Gaius. I don't really have to go through his kit. He is an excellent champion. Gaius brings some bombs plus a sleep on the A2. Pretty high attack. He hits really hard as far as the bomb damage. Don't necessarily build your bomb champions to have crit rate and crit damage. Don't really worry about the crit rate. Doesn't add any damage to the bombs, though his A2 can hit pretty respectably. So if you do get crit rate, it's not a bad thing to have on him, of course. But the main focus is going to be on attack. Make his bombs very powerful. They scale off of attack. They're going to blow up and basically kill everybody. Plus, if they kill Gaius, the bombs instantly activate. So you end up, Gaius dies, the whole team dies. Okay, that's how it works. Gaius wrecks everybody, and then his A3 ignores unkillable. So he's an awesome champion. If you haven't built Gaius and you're considering it, he's definitely a cool champion. However, with Polymorph being so popular, I've noticed him being used less and less because you place bombs and now you get polymorphed, and nobody likes being polymorphed. So I just don't use Gaius nearly as much on my account. Though if you're a little bit lower in the arena, maybe you can use Gaius with no issue whatsoever because not all teams have polymorph. Like scrolling through this list, we have 0 polymorphs on the entire list here. So guys, there you go. New Gaius, new Samar, no new debts we have to pay back. And yeah, an awesome epic champion who I'm super excited to actually use. Plus 2 void shards I didn't have to open. Not worried about Leoris. Either way, guys, no Harima yet. Hopefully you all pulled a Harima. It'd be amazing. Absolutely incredible. But best of luck if you haven't pulled your shards yet. Thank you guys very much for watching the video. Don't forget to check out the sponsor. Big thank you to Omni Heroes for sponsoring today's video. And with that said, guys, I'll catch you in the next one.